That's a good start to our year. Better start to our year. But welcome to year 2. Ventuswell's back, everyone's happy. I got 2 giant dragons. Let's see what trouble we can get into. Well, I do know I got some fishing contests I want to be Dillis at.
Oh yeah, it's time.
One smaller goal, I want to win gold in every festival. And I'm glad Venti's back in time for New Year's so she can give me money.
Wait, so what mission was she referring to?
Just the thing I was doing anyway. A cool gold cabbage. Another smaller goal I want to do, I want to nationalize the baths. I want to take away their business.
Cause, you know, suck it, Linfa.
Welcome to Selfia, Venezuela.
That's Venezuela.
Oh, gee.
Oh my god.
Nice. Nice.
Yep. +1.
Love it. Pubo Chavez over here.
Are you awake? Morning. Okay. I hope it'll be a... Let's enjoy this year. Let's make this a great... Have a great year. Have a nice...
We're catching all the confetti in our mouths.
Delicious.
It's always cold in Selfia. Hello, huh? What?
Thank you.
I'm gonna eat you too.
Thank you.
Yeah, how do you feel about that, Doug?
Yeah.
Still racist against dragons? No? You good? Alright.
He's good now.
Happy New Year. Wishes for a prosperous new year.
Yes.
Yes!
A preposterous new year?
Well,
I hope this year will have fewer deaths. of named characters.
right. Actually, more deaths of named characters.
Oh, finally. Blue crystal seeds. Been waiting 3 seasons for that.
Ah.
You know, you made a joke in the last part. Now that Venti's back, she can actually officiate weddings. You might actually be right. Because now I get a bunch of cutscenes with all the girls basically teasing weddings.
Wait a minute, I know this trick. She invites you in for tea, and then when you get the bill, it's outrageously expensive.
I do remember that.
Okay, but none of this pie means anything if you don't feed it to me, so... grab a fork.
There's some very loud nibbling.
Nibble, nibble. Munch, munch.
Really?
Chlorica, bathrooms first door on the right.
Vishnal's room.
Yeah.
Aw, who dookied in my room?
What?
What? You want more? Get out, you son of a bitch.
Hubert finally outed himself. He's actually 3 turkeys and a big coat.
Ah, yep. Makes a lot of sense, actually.
It explains the whole game.
Because turkeys are infamous for feeding everyone else.
Oh, Pubert. Come on, man.
I bet your husband will be tasty too.
Tasty husband.
She just starts digging through the ground.
Her mother was an anime and her father was a jackhammer.
Wow, Pubert. That's a hell of a way to repay a delicious pie and tea.
Wow, she ran so fast through that opening that the air exploded.
I'm starting to think that Pubert might actually be evil.
Oh, then she's fine now.
She's fine now.
And by fine, we mean narcoleptic.
Take my tyrant turnip.
Splendid!
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh my.
Something for Forte.
hubba, hubba.
Now you really can get married.
Yowza. Ah, to receive pancakes on my birthday. For once, I agree with Venti.
What?
I had to make her a shit ton of pancakes to get her friendship up. Well, you're in luck.
Did she develop short-term memory problems in Dragon Hell?
Well, she has technically been dead for a good long time.
This is kind of a smaller town event. The girls just kind of gather and talk about romance.
Sitting there failing the Bechdel test.
Then she choked on it.
Say wow.
Oh my god, it's a pattern.
Oh boy.
Is there something in the water here?
Something culturally in Selphia must have created just really weird, standards for what a relationship is.
Maybe some kind of long-term, low-grade famine.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, so they've really fetishized food.
So now it's like the cornerstone of every relationship. And giving someone food is like the highest romantic gesture.
Maybe that's why Porcaline is so flabbergasted that we're not into him.
Well, yeah, we have to pay for food from him.
Hey, we all pay for it some way. Sorry. Couldn't even get through that.
Well, you made a valiant effort.
Thank you.
Forte comes in and ruins everything with shop talk.
Hey girls, what are we talking about? Weapons? Great, I love weapons.
As a girl, it's natural to be a gold digger.
Don't you just hate when you're sitting around the lunch table talking about bullshit and then someone just has to start talking about work?
Jeez.
And I'm like, can you just fuck off with that for 40 minutes?
It's spring out.
Okay, I don't believe for a second that Volcanon is level 50.
Maybe he's wearing an extremely heavy coat.
Or maybe he's like level 50,000 and just can't show it properly.
He's like holding his power level down Dragon Ball Z style.
Highly nutritious chocolate cake.
I baked a chocolate cake yesterday. It, didn't work too good. I think I would have gotten about 57 points.
Thank you very much.
Well, I mean, I was drunken on Twitter trying to teach you how to make a ganache.
Yeah, I mean, it helped. It really did. The frosting ended up being quite ganache, but, oh, I tell you, that sponge cake is... Whew! It is luxurious.
Wow.
Two great sweets that sweet great together.
Sure.
Not professional. If you think about him all the time.
True.
You know,
And then bake it in a chocolate cake.
What do dwarves eat?
Just rice, apparently. I'm gonna marry that girl. And risk everything.
Splendid weather. That's true.
Takes drunk nerds on Twitter telling you what to do.
Apparently.
That's how you do it. Social media.
It's crowdsource everything you do.
That's right. Guys, I'm about to do this. Is this okay?
Whose heart is that?
No, no!
Now a king cabbage, so I can go into one of those other rooms. I think all except for one of these giant crops I hadn't grown yet. So I had to wait for them to grow. And I basically just loaded a shit ton of fertilizer and giantizer into the ground.
Yeah, Monsanto style.
Get out of here.
You little cuties.
Now, I briefly pointed this out, but I didn't have the water shoes at the time. You can see the river is actually leading off of the screen, because there's a secret area back here.
Golden turnip staff, alright. Ooh, an intelligencer.
Brain drugs.
Ew.
Do not put glitter in any of your food ever.
Don't do it. It's weird.
all right.
It's not actually food.
Oh, dirty. Would have been a more appropriate Pubert style answer. Because she's evil. Go, girl.
Good morning.
What, Reiki? You know, it's bullshit, right?
Yeah, but people pay double for it.
Right?
All the lonely people!
Oh, good. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. I'd love to hear this.
So if you've gone 2 hours without sucking face in front of everyone, you're doing it wrong.
Here we go.
So I stabbed him there.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you get under those ribs.
Yeah, that's it, right? Start at the start, just angle up. There you go.
Jones is a very boring man.
Right?
He really is. He likes flan and fried rice, and he doesn't like anything that reminds him of blood. And that's about it.
Children, huh? I mean, maybe, but I don't think I could eat a whole one.
It's. Excuse me.
And just straight up makes out with his wife. Somebody came.
I'm sorry.
nobody's invented Facebook yet, so we have to do it this way.
Old school. Town hall meeting style.
Call an assembly.
Excuse me, everyone, listen up. Listen up, please. I'd like to tell you about my awesome marriage. Sit down, settle down in the back there.
This is a Facebook analog. 20 minutes later will be the I Hate My Marriage seminar, given by the same person.
Absolutely. We'll just vague book what's going on.
Looking good.
Can't believe it. How could somebody do that?
Start the day with a hearty greeting.
Hear ye, I hate all these fake friends.
You know, I love spring, when young anime's hearts turn to flights of love. It's like weirdo mating season in Sylphia. What's up, Granny Blossom? You look like you've been around the block a few times.
I forgot how to love 30 years ago.
Well, you just keep at it, old girl. Yep.
All except for one of these has a secret path.
Boiled gyoza, huh?
Okay, I've been playing on normal for this entire LP, and then I tried to do Sharon's Maze and I thought, I need to switch it to easy. I cannot get through this shit. And you know what? I completed the story on medium. I don't care. I'm giving myself this.
No jury in the world can convict you, man. I play games on easy, who cares?
Honestly, most it seems to do, maybe there's a bit of reduction in damage, but primarily the bosses take a little while before they start attacking you, so you can get a few extra hits in, but that seems to be about the extent.
A few extra hits, i.e. half their health.
Yeah, like, literally 3/4 of their health.
One kind of cool thing about Sharon's Maze, the first 4 levels sort of go in order of the Rune Factories. So floor 1, we're fighting all the bosses from Rune Factory 1. It follows the same rules as that dungeon flower. Every odd-numbered boss is just a random strong enemy. It's the even-numbered floors that are the actual bosses. Oh, nope.
See, your attempts to tame the savage yellow fairy did not pan out.
Nope, you're gonna have to try again with a shit ton more stuff. I will definitely want to get one of those fairies, though. They help a lot with going through Sharon's Maze.
Why, is not a lot of stuff immune to Earth, or...
Well, just any of the fairies. They're very strong. The specific boss monsters, they only want very specific items. The fairies are technically generic enemies, so you can theoretically tame them with any item. I found it's actually easier with, like, gemstones and magic stones.
That's supposed to say turnip seeds.
Well, every suggestion saying befriend the fairies in Sharon's Maze suggests using the turnip seeds, but they don't really help.
It's probably just because they're cheap and you can have a ton of them, so you can just keep trying.
Probably.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sleepy.
Grimoire scale? I don't remember that part of Nier.
I'm Grimoire Scale.
Finally bring your buddies along.
Yep, because of course, I had trouble with this asshole.
Well, I mean, guinea golems are quite strong. They have none of the weaknesses of regular guinea pigs.
Really, I need my dragons less for damage and more so they'll just distract the golem so I can actually hit him.
Roar! Oh, nice. Aw. Aw.
One downside of bringing people along with you, you will waste several extra seconds waiting for the enemy to actually die, because they will keep attacking it. Oh.
Oh, Goldar.
So there are ups and downs with bringing monsters. And this will also happen with the fairies. Sometimes the boss will be the same element as the monster, so they'll just sort of end up healing each other. It's not a problem right now, but in the later levels, I'm gonna have to get a little tricky with dealing with my fairies. You'll see how I do that. It's a little mean.
I'm envisioning that you brutally poison them with failed dishes.
Nope. Object X.
Oh no! Experimental chemicals on your fairy.
But hey, there's a bread plus. You only get these when you beat a level of Sharon's Maze.
Nice.
But they give you recipes for extremely high-end stuff. So whatever I got from there was an accessory I wouldn't have been able to make just with accessory bread. And I finally got a blue crystal. So let's just take care of this whole line of requests.
Oh, so you can't do the rest of them until you've done the blue crystal? That sucks.
Yep.
And there's, like, no way really to get that, right?
Not until spring.
But, like, in your first spring, I imagine that's pretty hard to do.
Probably not possible. You might be able to if you really haul ass, but I didn't get into that region until summer.
Yeah.
Because you can only get there in Act 2. I don't want it, just grow it. No, Eliza, I have memory loss. Don't use that X on me. Alright, let's take on level 2. We'll be fighting the bosses from Rune Factory 2. The Destroyer.
Oh.
I think there's 6 levels of Sharon's Maze.
Where did that failed dish come from?
That's one of Forte's attacks.
That is wonderful.
That's actually quite cute.
She's put a positive spin on her terrible cooking.
She's
By
weaponized
weaponizing
her. That's right.
Goldar, how do you like them apples?
Not too terribly much, it appears. Oh, honey bun.
When she dies, she sounds like a cat. Mew!
Don't we all, though? Aren't we all cats in the end?
When we die.
Yeah. At the end of our days, aren't we all just a cat? Still hate you, Octopirate. Why does your shell have horns? It's stupid.
There's nothing really piratey about this thing.
No.
Doesn't really feel like an octopus either.
Yeah, no part of that name is acceptable to me. Ha! Ha! You goofy-looking motherfucker.
This guy's a bit more troublesome than some of the previous bosses, because of course he's the guy who teleports around.
Oh, yeah.
That's always a good design decision.
I got fond memories of fighting Chameleos in Monster Hunter, so I'm okay with this.
Oh god. Be careful with the lightning bolts, I think they can stun you. Yeah, they stun Goldar.
Blech.
But reminder, if one of your allies dies, then when you heal them, any of their status effects will be healed.
This guy sure is sturdy.
Yeah.
Unlike Forte.
Right. Well, she's only like level 150. Nope, 145.
Not even 150.
What's that armor made out of? Aluminum foil and hope?
She's not a real knight. Shh. Ha! This little guy. Oh.
Something seems to be poking me in the ass.
Ruh-roh.
Oh boy. I'm glad I put that diamond ring on. I had that thing decked out with a ton of resistances.
Oh, he's charging up. He's charging up. Oh.
He's taking so little damage. Oh no.
Oh, biscuits. Yeah, that's weird. Are your rune blades ice or something, or?
I don't think so.
You're putting up much better numbers last episode.
Yeah,
Well, the enemies are a lot stronger now.
right. Oh, put your rosary back on.
Reminder, every floor of Sharon's maze increases the overall levels by 50. And yeah, I'm wearing the rosary so that it goes straight to each boss. You actually only need to wear it when you enter Sharon's maze, then it's permanently in effect. So I should probably just stick with my diamond ring.
Basically, your only saving grace is that you can carry around a ton of pineapple juice and just heal through it.
Just about.
Firesome. Terrible.
Oh god, I think that's clipping the audio.
Oh yeah, sounds really good.
Yep. Some great sound design.
Oh, it's really nice. Really nice in my nice headphones. What a pile of trash this guy is. Mew. So can you tame this mother, or?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because it would be pretty rad to have a level 400 native dragon.
Theoretically, yeah.
Hey, Venti. Look what I found.
Hey Venti, I got your evil brother.
Have the protein.
Oh boy. She's like, thanks. You should know I like egg dishes.
And of course, you can ship the accessory bread, but you cannot buy it back.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eat it. Oh good, now I can now make the shield that I have. I think using that shield is why I was also using that katana instead of my rune edge.
Oh yeah.
glad that shit's done.
Harvest almost all crops. What are emery flowers?
They're the very last crop. They're basically gold flowers.
Oh, okay.
They're just not a golden version of any flower. They didn't bother doing that. So now we're finally going to make the turnip heaven, but like I mentioned, we don't have the golden turnip seeds. Arthur actually gives you those seeds when you start this request, and I think it takes 90 days to grow them, so we got some time to waste.
Great.
I think you missed the dialogue box there.
She was thinking it real hard.
It's you. Yes.
Ventus was about to go, woohoo! When you walk around with your girlfriend, people will actually comment on it.
Yes. That okay?
Like, I think Xiao Pai, when you pass by, she goes, ooh, where are you two going?
None of your fucking business.
On a murder quest.
We're gonna go nationalize your bath. It's kind of a couples thing. Can you tame Ragnarok?
No.
Oh. Hey, Venti, look what I found.
Hey, Venti, guess what?
I'm pretty happy with that take, too. The reason I'm finding him here is because he also has a rare drop. A portrait of himself.
Wow.
I'm gonna say, was that like a trading card?
What an asshole.
And I came back here to check. This room is just here. There's never going to be anything in there now.
Oh, fishing.
So many damn fish.
Oh. Oh.
Edged you out, you prick.
Yeah. Take that, horse feathers.
It's actually an anchovy you bought at the shop.
Good princes win, but great princes cheat.
Right, Arthur?
Yeah, he knows.
All that cooking bread is useless to me now.
Yeah, you cooked the crumbs out of this game.
But hey, I'm glad I beat that one finally.
Yeah,
And I didn't even have to save scum, I just had to haul ass.
damn right. It was pretty good. It was a productive episode. Knocked out some loose ends, as it were. Learned about romance.
Yeah, and we got a couple more episodes of doing that. There's still plenty to accomplish, and of course, Sharon's Maze is only gonna get more and more ridiculous.
Oh yeah, but is your gear gonna get better? Like,
I think it will. I'm sure I'll get to a point where I'll have to build some better stuff. The 2 rune daggers I have right now are incredibly strong. They're gonna carry me for a while. But there is a massive leap in difficulty for the last level of Sharon's Maze.
get all like level 600.
No, 1,000. It goes from 500 to 1,000.
Holy, get fucked, Sharon's Maze.
And I think the level description for it is, you think we were fucking around? I'm going to need to capture some of those fairies in order to get anywhere in these.
Yeah, definitely.
Just for the sheer damage output that they do, because I cannot reach that myself.
Not until you yourself hit level 1,000.
And yeah, I'm going to get there. Ever.
Grind, baby, grind.